Alright, Raptor. Yeah. This is for Raptor. Wanted to do this. He ruined my cigar chat. Alright, Raptor, what the fuck you want to talk about? Because you ruined my goddamn cigar time.
Hey, man, that's your fault. You agreed to this.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You
No,
want the link to it?
No,
I can send you the link.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
But
okay, well, I mean, that just means your word doesn't mean shit. It actually means less than a woman's word in your mind.
Well, I'm here now, so unless you want me to cut this dramatically short, what the fuck do you want to talk about?
Okay, do you remember what we were going to talk about from yesterday?
Don't know, don't care.
Okay, well, that's very unfortunate. So what we were going to talk about yesterday was empathy and equity and equality.
Oh, well, empathy is a lie. Equality is good.
You're
and
inherently wrong.
Is a pile of bullshit.
Okay, so you're already wrong. Empathy is not a lie. Empathy is actually something that is both philosophical. Physically, oh my God. It is not a lie, though, because it actually is a thing. It is actually
it is.
Something in our element. Well, let me explain. Let me explain.
Do you care?
Let me explain.
Do you care?
Let me explain.
Do you care?
Do I care? Yes.
Do you care?
Yes, I do.
About what happens to Donald Trump? If Donald Trump was shot tomorrow, would you care?
Do I care?
Would you
sure,
cry about it?
I'd be very upset that somebody. No, I would not cry about it.
Why would I cry
about it? Let me ask you something. Do you care that you are wrong inherently about the story of Joe Biden and the guy that tried to kill him? Not Joe Biden. Excuse me, Paul Pelosi. My bad.
What? That he was a male hooker?
Well, that's wrong, though, isn't it, Dave?
Well, no, he was. But no, do I care that
Dave,
he tried to kill him? Yes.
This is what we call a lie. He was not a male hooker. He was a random dude that was radicalized that tried to kill Paul Pelosi.
Both of them were in their underwear. That seems a little odd.
In his house. Paul Pelosi was in his house, and the dude was in shorts. He was not in his underwear. Okay? He was not a male hooker. That story is a lie. Anyway, do you care about that? I mean, that is the actual truth of the story.
No, it's not.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
Do you want to see where I'm right or what?
Bring it up, please. And then we can go back to our actual point. Bring it up, and I would love to see where you're right.
Where empathy actually exists, or is it a lie?
Empathy exists.
Okay,
it is an actual proven statement. Let me explain.
Empathy does not exist.
It does exist.
Lie.
It does.
You would not give two shits if tomorrow Donald Trump was shot.
Okay, so empathy does exist. It is
you would care if Donald Trump was shot tomorrow. You wouldn't be doing fucking backflips down the fucking
I am going to keep talking because now you're just yelling over me. So empathy exists through a series of functions in the brain.
No. Prove me
it
wrong.
Does
you would be doing backflips down the hall if Donald Trump was shot tomorrow.
I would just go, dang, that sucks. He probably had people in his life that he cared about.
You wouldn't. You would be.
I mean, do you know me? Do you know me?
Okay, you are correct. I don't know you personally, but I'm willing to gamble.
So you don't know. You don't. You're willing to gamble on what? You're willing to gamble on me, literally going, amazing, Donald Trump is dead.
I may be. I'm willing to gamble that you're the one person that actually might, on some small level, be actually empathetic when the rest of the human population is not.
Let me ask you something. Okay? And it's going to completely prove my point. You care about your niece, correct? You want to leave a better system behind when you die for your niece, correct?
I care about my niece. The world I leave.
No. Answer my question.
No. I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question.
Okay.
I care about my niece. The world I leave her, I don't give a shit about.
So you don't care if your niece ends up in The Handmaid's Tale?
I'll be dead, so I won't care.
You don't care if you won't care. So, but do you want that to happen?
First off, The Handmaid's Tale is never going to fucking happen. It's one of the shittiest written books on the planet.
This is a hypothetical. So this is what I'm asking. But do you want her to live in a better world?
Well, geez, if she lives in a world where only 10% of the females can reproduce, she's fucked anyway, so I don't care. I will be dead. I will be dead. In this hypothetical scenario,
yes, we will be
dead. It is the world that I leave her, so I'm gone. I don't give a shit what happens to the world.
Yep, you're absolutely going to be. So that means that you don't care what.
You're cutting.
You don't
out
want
bad.
the best life that you could possibly have.
You're gonna have to rephrase. You cut out.
So, do you not care what life she's going to live?
Her life
what
is
life
hers,
is left
not really mine. So no, I don't give a shit.
Die when you leave? Yeah.
No, don't care.
Okay, so you care if it grows up in a okay. So that really sucks for you. You should probably care about what happens to your niece because even when you die, your actions do not exist
in a vacuum.
Your actions don't.
Her life is hers.
Yes,
my life
your
is
actions
mine.
don't exist in a vacuum. Yes, but your actions, the policies you vote for, the system you leave behind for her, does not exist in a vacuum.
Well, geez, it seems women were doing much better when they were under the control of men.
Says who?
I don't know. Says history.
Says you? Because that's wrong.
Says history. Name me 3 successful female leaders.
Says history. Okay. I'm assuming you're not going to accept any leaders that I actually do recommend. Because I can list off the Kendakes
so you're gonna run from the argument, of course.
Who pushed back.
Again, you ruined my cigar time by this exact argument.
Ooh. Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher? She was dog shit.
You just want me to list these off? Margaret, do you want me to continue listing these off, or do you just, want to filibuster?
No, go ahead. List them.
Okay. Sorry to list them. Elaine Zhao.
What? Who?
Elaine Zhao.
Elaine Zhao.
Elaine Zhao.
What did she lead?
She's a female leader. You just wanted female leaders.
Female leader of what?
Okay. Let's see. Do you even give a fuck?
What? Is she a business leader? Is she
of
a leader
Sega
of a country?
Yeah, she's a business leader. She's a business leader.
Okay. What
of Sega
business?
CXO.
What business?
Just told you. Sega CXO. Sega CXO.
Oh, boy, and Sega's doing fucking crackerjack right now. They're on life support.
Not Sega, the video game company, man.
Okay.
Do you want me to type it out for you?
Sega CXO.
I can type it out for you. CXO, yes.
All right, I'll look it up.
I mean, you are from the argument. I listed off 3 successful leaders like you asked. So let's keep going.
Well, I didn't hear any of them because you keep cutting out.
I mean, you keep yelling over me, so that's probably you problem. Everybody else on my side gives me perfectly fine. Okay,
name me your 3 leaders. I will shut up for 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you for shutting up for 2 minutes. I'm sure it's very enjoyable for everybody else. Margaret Thatcher, Zhang Zhizhao, we have, like I just said, Elaine Zhao. So there's 3. Kendake Amaneres is the 4th one, specifically for you because she's famous for pushing back the Roman Empire invasion of Nubia. So there. I can keep going. There's lists of successful female leaders. Okay. Now we can continue on with the actual conversation instead of this random poem.
I find it funny that you had to have 2 sisters because they had the same goddamn last name.
Who?
The 2 Asian bitches you mentioned, they have the same last name.
They literally don't. What?
And 2.
It does not have. It's not Elaine Zhao.
The Nubian invasion by the Roman army wasn't stopped by some fucking twat. It was stopped by a supply line. The Nubians knew the oases and where to pick up supplies, right? And yeah.
Okay, so you're wrong. Whatever. That's fine. This is not what we're talking about, though.
Well, I mean, you're probably in the camp that thinks Cleopatra was black.
No, but not in the way that we understand black in America.
She was fucking Macedonian Greek.
This is why I said not in the way that we understand black and in America, dipshit. This isn't relevant to anything.
Well,
you are going on a random tangent.
Culture, she would be considered black because she came from fucking Africa.
Did I say this? Or are you just assuming again? Because I didn't say this. In fact, I said the exact fucking opposite, bro. I don't know why you were putting words in my mouth. I said the exact opposite. I said literally not in the way that we understand it in America. As in black American, man.
All right, just move on with your next point.
I made my point. You care. You have at least some empathy, I guess, for your niece.
No,
it's a little weird that you don't. Okay, so you don't care what happens to her? You don't care if she's brutally murdered? That won't upset you at all? Nothing?
No, I want brutal revenge.
So you do. So you care what happens to her then?
But my niece is also my family. I don't give a shit what happens to some dumb fucking girl in Idaho.
You still care, though, about your niece, which proves that empathy exists for you.
For a
empathy
member and a family member only.
That's still empathy.
Everyone else can go fuck themselves.
That is still empathy, though.
No, empathy.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It literally is.
No.
Yes.
Empathy is you care about the whole collective. I don't give a fuck about the collective.
You're adding on this extra definition to empathy. That is
that is the modern definition of empathy.
That is not the modern definition of empathy.
It is used.
That is not how it's used.
Yes, it is. Don't you have any empathy for the WNBA? No, I don't.
Who says this? Who is saying this to you?
I don't know. News. The news.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the news is trying to feed you stories.
She is my blood. Okay, however, every other little girl her age in the entire United States can go fuck themselves. I don't give a fuck about them.
Okay, that's still empathy, though. You still have empathy for your niece, so that's great. I'm glad. I'm glad you care about what happens to your niece.
Is because
you have empathy for. Do you have empathy for your sister?
Not really. No.
Okay, so you don't care what happens to your sister.
Actually, yeah, not really, no.
Okay. Do you care about your mom?
Not as much as you might think.
So you don't... Okay, well, look. Ooh, boy. I mean, you were asking her to wash your socks earlier, so there is that. So you should probably care about your mom a little bit, especially since you get her food and booze, okay? So you have empathy for at least your niece, which is good. Hey, surprise, congratulations, empathy exists, okay?
No, it doesn't.
You just proved me otherwise.
No,
you just proved me otherwise. Yes, okay. So why doesn't? I made my point. Why doesn't?
Empathy requires you to care about the whole. And
the whole of what? The whole of what? Because no one's using it this way.
The whole of a community, of a state, of a whatever. It doesn't fucking exist.
Okay, so where are you getting this definition from?
The only reason I care about my niece is because she cannot defend herself at the moment. Once my niece is 18, my empathy runs out.
Oh, so when someone's an adult, you just stop fucking caring about them? That's a little weird, man.
Not caring about them.
Yeah. Look, you
giving them a hand.
That ends. Oh boy, yeah, I'm sure you would like to give.
That fucking ends.
Okay, yeah. Let's be careful how you phrase that. All right. So here's the thing. So you just like stop caring for someone when they're 18. When they're 18 years old, you just go like, well, nothing. I don't give a shit what happens to you anymore. Is that where your empathy ends?
Yeah, they're an adult now.
Okay, so
their own problems.
That's kind of fucked up when you think about it. Anyway, yeah.
Well, where does your empathy end? Where does
my empathy?
No.
Okay.
Where does your empathy end? Do you continue to support, let's say, your brother who is 39 and has fucked up his life continuously? Do you still pay his rent?
If he requires that help, yes.
Then you are a fucking simp.
For my brother?
I don't give a damn. Yeah, yes.
I'm a simp for my brother. How? Okay, so
or you're a pushover,
or you're
a pushover. Whatever.
Okay, or I don't want him to suffer. I don't want him to be homeless because I've been homeless, and I don't want him to be. I don't want him to go through that.
Love. Sometimes you need to have tough love.
Which is what? Live on the fucking streets?
Exactly. Yes. Then maybe he'll get his fucking life together.
Okay. Have you lived on the streets?
Okay, fine. I'll be completely fair. No.
Okay, so when you don't have a house, when you don't have food,
I'm making my point. I'm not going to let you do this.
Okay.
But I have been always willing to sacrifice everything to make sure I have had shelter and food. Everything else is luxury.
Okay.
The people that live on the street that choose booze over shelter are there because of personal choices.
Okay. So did Power Falcon have a personal choice when he was kicked out and was homeless?
What?
Did Power Falcon have a personal choice when he was kicked out and homeless?
I don't know enough about Power Falcon's situation to comment on it one way or the other.
Yeah, so I care enough, and I asked him, and he did not have a choice in it. He was kicked out. He is currently living with his mother. I care enough to ask him about that to understand the situation.
Okay.
And that is a form of empathy right there. That is me understanding and having gone through that experience to go, hey, man, that fucking sucks. You shouldn't have to have gone through that. Did he stay homeless? No, he's living with his fucking mom.
And what's your fucking solution?
I mean, there's a lot of solutions that I could throw out there. Universal housing, for one. There are more homes without people in it than there are people without homes.
So people should just be awarded homes for being alive?
Or we decommodify housing so people get apartments and can move up to get homes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's a really good idea, actually.
I used to work under the table with a guy that did Section 8 housing.
Is this the same guy? Is this the same job where you did construction work?
And
the same under-the-table job?
You might as well have burnt the fucking apartment complex to the ground.
Okay, cool. We're shifting. We're still shifting again. I don't know why you keep trying to pivot. This was not relevant to my point at all. It's literally me showing you that empathy exists.
free. Nobody values anything they got for free.
Not at all, actually. What I want is people's basic human rights covered.
You want a fantasy world.
Turns out it's not a fantasy world.
Yes, it is.
Because other nations have way less homelessness than we do because they give people houses.
They also have
because they have public housing options.
Again,
I'm sorry. Is the wealthiest country in the world?
We have Section 8 fucking housing right now,
which is full up because people need it because housing right now is very difficult.
Generally, when they move out, you gotta burn the fucking housing complex to the ground.
That's not true at all. But whatever. Have you lived in Section 8 housing?
The Soviet-style concrete tombs?
Yeah, you want to what? I would actually. I would because they actually would be able to house people.
Oh, great.
That's what I would prefer. Yeah, I would prefer people have housing.
Let's just send them to prison.
Okay. Wait, why prison?
Because that's a hell of a lot more hospitable than the concrete
have you been
tombs that you're talking about.
Have you been there? Have you been there? In those concrete tombs?
I've seen inside them.
You see where? Online? With propaganda?
No.
My goodness. Have you actually gone and visited them yourself, though? Because I have.
Oh, really?
They're actually, they're actually really nice.
You really went to the Soviet Union? Bullshit. You're lying.
Yeah. How do you know, man?
I don't know.
Do you know me? You don't know shit about me, bro.
I'm willing to call your fucking bluff.
You're willing to call out bullshit when you don't know me.
I'm willing to call your fucking bluff.
Okay, my bluff of hey, these actual housing complexes are amazing. These other places like Finland, like Switzerland, like Germany that have better housing. Did you know I grew up in Germany and they had public housing options and they were fucking awesome? Yet still people wanted to buy their own homes, so they would work. They would work with worker unions to be able to. He got up and walked away. Yeah, I knew he did. I figured he would.
I'm back now.
You're back? Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
I don't know, or nor do I care. Something about unions.
Yeah, because you keep pivoting.
Which is dog shit.
Cool. You keep pivoting, though. So that's the thing. So let's go back. Let's take a step back, and we're going to go talk to empathy. So empathy exists. You proved it. I proved it. You proved it. I proved it.
No, it doesn't.
You just did, though. You care for your niece. You care for your niece.
Because she is a blood
up until
relative.
She's 18.
Up until 18. Because she is a blood relative. I care.
Okay. And
my
empathy extends.
I don't give a flying fuck about anyone who happens to live in the state of Texas.
Okay. I do, though. That my empathy extends beyond my immediate family.
That means you're a fucking fool.
Why? Because I want people to live better?
Because you're worrying about people that don't know you, that don't give a shit about you, that don't care about you.
Okay.
Your efforts and tears are wasted on them.
Okay. That sucks for them. because I don't do this shit to be recognized for it, man. I do it because they deserve to live better.
And what are you doing to ensure that the citizens of Texas live better outside of nothing?
I am out there educating people. I am involved in activism.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Activism has made exactly jack and shit better.
I mean...
Education means less than nothing. Especially your style
you're showing how bad the education system is.
Which can be easily debunked.
You haven't debunked anything, though, man. You just sat there and screamed about how you don't have signal. Or you don't have... What?
I've literally proven empathy is a lie.
But you didn't, though, man.
Yes, I did.
No, you proved you have empathy for your needs.
You want to waste your time advocating for people that don't give two fucks about you.
I don't care if they don't give two fucks about me. But you've proven you have empathy for your niece and for your mom.
Because she is the only reason she is a blood relative.
That's still empathy, David.
Okay, fine. I have very little empathy.
Cool. Empathy exists.
But
great.
Empathy, generally by the definition, generally by the definition, is
the definition of caring
like
for others.
What you said, where you don't know anyone in Texas, but you care about them, which you actually don't, and all your stupid fucking efforts mean less than nothing.
Dude, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others is not a bad thing. I care about the people that die.
Feelings are generally a bad thing.
They are. Yeah, you're very emotional. I can tell why you feel that way. All right. I don't give a fuck, though. I care about the people who die.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, is that why you're here right now?
You're a far cry from that.
How is that? How is that?
Because you're actually speaking right now. If I cared, I knew. You knew that I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot, bro.
But I took it anyway.
Yeah, because you get disproven all the time. It's just hilarious to do it. I get
disproven all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't even stand up to Owen.
I have yet to fucking see a concrete argument against me.
Except you literally just proved my point that empathy exists, even though you choose to not care about others. After they hit 18 for some reason, I proved that empathy exists. It still proves empathy exists, bro.
Oh my god, no, that's not what empathy fucking means.
Okay, then tell me. Then I'm asking you, what does empathy mean?
Empathy is essentially you having to give a shit about people that are not actually connected to you in any way through family or friendship.
Okay, I'm going to ask some clarifying questions here, all right? I want to understand. This isn't a gotcha. This is me trying to understand you, okay?
All right.
So is it having to have the, like, so you said having or needing to instead of the ability to. So is that a purposeful choice? Like, is that being purposeful on your end?
I don't know if it's needing to or having to. I don't know, nor do I care.
It's neither. It's just the ability to understand and share the feelings of others.
And if you give a shit about people that are 1,000 miles away from you,
yes,
you're wasting your fucking time.
Okay, but that spawned from empathy.
No, it's not.
So empathy exists. Yeah.
And nobody 1,000 miles away from a natural disaster actually gives two shits. They might give to the Red Cross. They might give to the Red Cross, but at the end of the day, they don't mean a damn thing.
Have you lived through a natural disaster before?
Actually, I will say no.
Okay, yeah. So as someone who's lived through 3 of them, they are traumatizing, horrific events. I do not want people to go through that without knowing that they're supported.
And the support you get is nothing more than lip service.
Bro. That's not even true at all. You don't know me for one. You don't know me for one.
Shit. You're right. Okay. I don't know you, but they don't mean shit.
You want to know something? So when they were asking for volunteer workers down in the Caribbean after the 2017 hurricane that Trump lied about, but whatever, and then didn't offer support, I was down there on the ground volunteering and helping, okay? Because it mattered to me. Because I had the ability at that time in 2017 to go do it.
Do you want to know where most of the money for all this fucking charity goes to?
I know where it goes. It goes to the people leading the charity, man.
No, it doesn't. It goes to mailing. Because
shipping supplies. Yes,
no,
I know.
One of the times
it goes to mailing.
It goes to mailing.
It goes to shipping supplies, bro.
No, not shipping. Mailers.
Okay.
Because
go ahead. Go off, son.
One of the times there was some hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at my mom's house, and she wanted to talk to a fucking goddamn American Idol contestant.
Okay.
So I gave $10 to the Red Cross so she could talk to him for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I gave $10.
Okay.
They probably spent close to $700 in postage alone.
And how do you know this?
Because I got my fucking mail.
So you said you never lived through
$700 in postage alone to mail delivered to my house, asking for more fucking money before they finally gave up.
Okay, so that's not at all. How is that relevant to anything I just said?
Again, you said that people give money to charity.
No, that's not what I said.
Mostly
That's not what
charity.
I said. You said it. That's what you said, not me.
You said it mostly through charity.
No, that's not what I said at all.
And I'm saying,
bro, that's not what I said at all.
And I'm saying is that charities are a fucking, for the most part, scam.
Bro, you were talking about charities, not me. I wasn't talking about charities.
What were you talking about, sweetheart?
I was talking about how my empathy was. I asked you about if you've ever lived through a natural disaster. And you said no, and then talked about this. And I went like, okay, cool. I have numerous times. I do not want people to go through that on their own.
And then you went on about how you got out in there and you helped the fucking people and blah, blah, fucking blah.
Yeah, and then you turned it into this, whatever this is.
Supposed to help people. Don't do fucking dick.
So you're talking about FEMA now, correct?
No, I'm talking about the American Red Cross.
Okay.
As for FEMA, well, it's the government.
Yeah.
It's
FEMA is a very poorly run organization.
The government
I agree.
is always going to fuck it up.
You know what made it worse though for FEMA?
Oh God, what?
Do you really want to know?
What? Go.
No, I'm asking. Do you really want to know?
Oh, I really want to fucking know.
Okay, because this is gonna derail literally the entire conversation though. So you good? You okay? You ready to keep going?
I'm good. I'm good to hear your fucking bubble-brained opinion on it.
I mean, I'm actually making coherent points. You are not. I'm actually saying I'm trying to stay on topic. You keep not doing it. So anyway, you want to know what happened?
Jesus.
So FEMA was.
It's almost like you begged me for this debate, and
you're getting drunk as fuck, and you're fried, and then getting frustrated. Anyway,
almost like you begged for the debate.
I mean, you said that you were going to do it and then lied, and I was going to send you the link anyway of when you were going to do it.
I never wrote it down. It would have been. It's almost
too
like
bad there's a VOD of
that shit down.
Too bad there's a VOD.
It's almost like you're a fucking liar.
It's too bad hey, you know what? Actually, thank you for telling me. I'm going to send you the VOD where you agreed. Okay? I'm going to send you the VOD where you agreed. I'll put it here. And I would love to put it in your chat, but I can't, unfortunately. So anyway, oh shit, where is it? Somebody had it. Anyway, I'll post in the chat here so you can make sure that I'm a liar by proving you're wrong. Anyway, it was further defunded by our boy Donald Trump. So that made it even worse. Damn. I know. Sucks. Anyway.
Good.
Okay. And then what's the alternative? What's the alternative?
Let private business deal with it.
Yes, private business.
When the hurricane hit New Orleans under George W. and all the disasters under little Barry Obama, FEMA was just a bigger disaster.
I mean, FEMA actually helped. So I posted in the chat.
No,
where you agreed. I mean, yeah, it did, because, corporations weren't doing shit, so whatever. Corporations still aren't doing shit, but whatever. Anyway, I posted in the chat where you agreed that we're going to have a conversation.
What you are? You're just this little fucking angry beta-ass bitch.
I'm angry?
Yeah.
How am I angry, bro?
You're just.
How am I angry?
You have no actual fucking points.
I did, though. I just proved that empathy exists and that you have empathy.
No, you didn't. I have empathy because somebody has my blood.
That's still
not that I give a rat's ass about somebody in fucking Mississippi.
Okay, my empathy extends beyond my blood. Cool. You still have empathy for your niece. That has empathy. Woo! Congratulations. That proves my point. That's the argument. You care for your niece, therefore you have empathy, therefore empathy exists.
No, it proves my point right.
That empathy doesn't exist?
Empathy is a lie.
How?
Most people do not give a shit about anyone that is not outside their immediate family or friend group.
That is great. So empathy still exists, though.
Okay, fine. But at a much smaller rate than what you're advertising.
I mean, I'm not advertising anything. I just defended the fact that empathy exists.
Oh my god. So you want to win on technicalities.
I mean, I was going to use this to talk about the other subjects you're trying to dodge from.
Empathy is a lie.
Except for everywhere else in the world that has strong social safety nets.
Societally, empathy is a lie.
Except for everywhere else in the world that has strong social safety nets.
Societally, empathy is a lie. Tell you what, I'll be nice. I'll say in the West. Society.
There's still a lot of these. There's still a lot of these nations in the West.
Then you're just fucking lying, and I'm done with you.
How am I lying?
I am done with you.
How am I lying, bro? You say how am I lying?
Empathy is a lie.
How? If I'm lying, prove me wrong.
I'm done with you.
No, if I'm lying,
I'm done. I'm done.
inviting you to prove me wrong.
You have literally said that empathy with me can only exist on a very small scale.
That's not, no.
I am part of society.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
No, I'm done. I'm done with this fucking shit. Fuck him, and fuck you, and everything can go to hell. Dum 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 dum. My cigar. All right, any other jackasses want to come forward? Any other fucking left-wing losers that think we have to take care of the entire world's population? Anyone? Or can I sit out on my porch in front of my house and enjoy my fucking cigar? Just not for nothing. Honestly, as unproductive as the Raptor conversation was, I should have just fucking left it alone for a while. I suppose it does prove to me in a nice way that leftism is dying all over the world. And we know the fucking reason why. You guys are funny. See, I don't need this to succeed. I've already succeeded. You need me to succeed. What have I ever given you in your life? I don't know, an audience, a platform, and you betrayed me over it? Obviously not my mom, because she would always watch my socks. Boy, you people have some fucked up lore regarding me. Why is it so hard for you to fucking assume that I own my own home in Minnesota? And I have various friends and family over from time to time. Anyway, lines are now, or questions are open. You got questions, I got answers. That's what this is supposed to be, not me bitching and complaining. You didn't prove empathy existed. You proved empathy existed against people I love, not everyone else. Empathy involves you have feelings and you will render aid or give resources to people you don't care about. Yes, they do. Maybe go to a Trump rally, Iron Gullet. Oh, wait, you live across the pond. It doesn't matter. I am definitely not opening anything else up. I had to waste my time for a fucking hour with Raptor. I'm not doing it for you. We all know he ain't gonna fucking leave. We all know he's still going to be around. Oh, Lord knows that. Because Lord knows he's too chicken shit to actually do his own goddamn YouTube channel. Well, you can say whoever won the debate lost the debate. I don't care. Because I'm also trying to prove my point. You exist on here, Raptor, because of me. And I'll take your channel off the blacklist. You exist out here because of me. If I really didn't want to have differences of opinion on my channel, everybody that uttered anything against me would just immediately be blocked. And I wouldn't engage with jackasses like actual Jake, who started the war by making a video. Alright, does no one have any questions for me, or are we just gonna enjoy the rest of the afternoon? Because if we are, I'm just gonna kill it right now. Because we're coming to the end of the cigar anyway. Alright, it is done then. Bum, ba bum, 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 bum.